That's awesome. Okay. Sweet. All right. Oh, wait. The chat. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness.
Harry's going through a whole journey right now.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I understand what you mean by slow mode.
Chat is a little crazy. Yeah.
Right. So Harry, this game is called Rec Room.
Wow, you guys are big brain people in the chat. What's up, guys? Okay, I just barely saw it just now. Let me go ahead and exit that quick. Wow, there is a lot of people. All right, 2,900 people
what have
are
I done?
in the
What
chat.
have I done? How do I turn these notifications off? Oh no.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, no.
How do I do that? Go to, is it experience or notifications?
Okay,
right?
I turn my invites off. I turn my invites off.
Perfect. All right. Here we go. We're starting really soon, guys. We're just having everyone load in real quick, and then we will get started. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on your Saturday. Yo, we got Nathan in the chat too. What's up, Nathan? How's it going? All right. Let's see. If you guys can, wait in game.
What's up?
Yeah, we're just waiting at the moment. Here we go. Hi, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Well, welcome to the chat.
The overage man on the left side.
And you guys will see us very soon. Get started.
You got the woman.
Thank you, guys. All right.
You got GRIBBLY. You got him. I forgot the other guys.
Hey, Atlas, please turn broadcast off. Because you don't need to be broadcasting and we don't want to bust the servers. Okay, you can turn it off through your watch. Everybody say bye, Atlas.
Everyone say bye, Atlas.
Bye, Atlas.
Please in the chat. Here we go.
Atlas, you're still
Wow.
broadcasting. Turn it
This
off.
is amazing.
No one loves you.
They can see us. This is pretty cool. I love this. This is awesome. So,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
this is a really cool way to do AMAs in the future too. I mean, if we ever have this option to do again. All right.
Atlas, you're good now.
I just slapped the woman.
Perfect.
What? Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
All right.
Should we get it? Should we get it
2000.
started?
I think so.
Is everyone ready? Are you ready to play?
Oh, the stream needs to take off the starting soon thing apparently.
Yeah. That's what. Let me know when you're ready. Then I'll put it on.
I hope they can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
Should we do now? Okay. All right.
Yep.
Here we go, guys. We're gonna do the stream.
All right, we're starting the stream.
All the devs to go to the private room with me.
Just slap. No, they're not here, are they?
And
All
crash.
right.
No, I'm just kidding.
We are ready. What is going on, guys?
Don't joke
Okay.
about that.
We have a server.
I'm gonna go.
Pal, you want to go ahead and
Individual-
click here?
So
Here we go.
think about this. You have a picture, right? And you can put a video.
All right, guys.
on that
Hey, what is
picture.
going
So
on?
basically
Happy
they're in a
Saturday,
different-
everyone. Today is a live
they're in their
AMA
own
featuring
version,
GRIBBLY.
But they're like,
What's going on,
Hey,
everyone?
everyone.
And
Everywhere.
we just want to say this is going to be a
All right, but
big presentation of
that's
Reckon's birthday.
motherfucking
So
here,
did you guys know that it is
here.
Reckon's 6th birthday? That's pretty amazing. So everyone in the chat,
Happy birthday
please go ahead
to
and
us.
type the word, Rec Room. Please type the word in the chat to show some love and support. And before we get started, GRIBBLY, is there
goodness,
anything you
yeah.
want to say?
No, just hey, thanks to everyone for being here. This is really exciting. I love to do
Yeah, this is
AMAs,
so
you know,
cool.
and this is really exciting to do a live AMA. It's been a while since we've done one of these, and it's really exciting to do it with such a large audience. So hi to everyone out there who's in the streaming instances. Really nice to see you.
Let's go, guys.
Hope we got some great questions that we're going to go through today. We're going to chat about a bunch of different aspects of Rec Room. Before we get started, just I want to echo what Harry's saying. Like, happy birthday to Rec Room, 6th birthday. This is very
Oh my
exciting,
gosh.
So like, who
Yeah.
would have thought we would be doing all of this crazy stuff 6 years later? So thanks all for being here, and I'm looking forward to this AMA.
Yeah, this is going to be really amazing. So thank you guys again for spending your time on Saturday, joining us on for the AMA. This is super hyped. And for letting people out there to know, guys, this is not scripted or anything. I know that some of the questions, right, are kind of pre-selected, right? But the answers, no one really knows about. So just let you guys know about that. Thank you again so much for joining us. And is everyone ready to get the AMA started? Everyone in the chat, please type the word AMA. Let's do this. And, oh yeah, before we get started, Mama Monkey down there, if you didn't know, she will go ahead and select people randomly down there, and whoever's ascending the circle will be able to hear the questions. That's right. Okay. Perfect. Okay, here we go. All right. Should we go ahead and started with Cyber Games?
No, I got a question
Wait.
first. I got
Oh,
a
wait,
question
wait.
Mama
Mama Monkey has a
please.
question?
Because
Hold up.
it wouldn't
Okay.
be an AMA if we didn't ask. When are we getting go-karts?
All right, thank you, Mama Monkey, for that important and ceremonial question. So let me give the
Yikes.
ceremonial answer. Soon, TM.
Yo.
But hey, we got Rick Rally buggies. That's close, right?
That is pretty close.
Yeah.
All right, hey, let's go. We got buggies. Let's
All
go,
right,
guys. All right.
All right, first question of the AMA, Cyber Games. That's you. Let's. What you got?
All right, Cyber Games.
Okay, so imaginary microphone here, okay? So Rec Room,
Okay.
is pretty big community, correct? Now,
Yeah.
they branch out to a lot of things, and one of my main concerns is I don't see anything to do with, like, color blindness. So, an example I have, there's the gifts. An example I have is that like in paintball, if I'm ever on blue team, on maps such as clear cut, I can't see red team very well because I'm colorblind. So the red and the brown of like the ground and whatnot merge. So I always have to try to be on red teams to see the blue. Or for example, in like the menu, some of the buttons and whatnot I can't see. So do you guys have like any ideas for like implementing such as like colorblind support or anything along those types?
Yeah. Great question. Yeah, so thanks for that question, Cyber. So yeah, definitely that's something that becomes more and more important as the community grows, because yeah, obviously the larger and larger proportion of the community is going to have an issue like color blindness. So talking through a couple of things that I know we're doing. So with the UI, as many of you all know, we've been slowly but surely transitioning to a new UI system. Most of the Watch uses it now. The Maker Pen uses it now. We got a few more screens, like the people screen and stuff that are still to come, but it's all in progress. The next thing that's going to happen with that UI is actually we have a dark mode coming, because I know a lot of people have given us feedback that the light mode is not ideal for them and they would prefer to have a dark mode. So there is an actual dark mode. I'm actually using it right now, but it's not shipped out to the public yet. That's going to take, I think, I'm not sure exactly on timing, but within the next few weeks or a month, we hope to be rolling out the dark mode to everybody. Yes. So that's the next thing that'll happen, and that will probably help a bit.
That's super helpful.
The system is designed to. That's one of the reasons we've transitioned to this new UI system, is so that we can support themes and things, and so that we can build in consideration for colorblind accommodations and things like that. So definitely something we care about and are looking at. The next thing you'll see happen is dark mode, which hopefully will help a little bit, and then we can start looking into specific accommodations. But thanks for the question.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Simon.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you so much for the question. That was awesome. And everyone's super excited for dark mode on the chat. Guys, type that word on there, and woo! And yeah,
it's very
people
cool.
that are colorblind, dude. Oh, yeah, thank you so much for the question for that too as well. That's super cool.
All right.
So hyped.
Looks like we
All
got
right, Pretzel.
looks like we got Pretzel. What you got? Oh,
All right, Pretzel's the next question.
I'm okay.
Hey guys, so it's Rec Room's 6th birthday, and over the years, Rec Room has grown a lot. What are you guys' thoughts on adding personal notes and tags to players? So, say I met a person at one of my events. I don't necessarily need to friend them, but I can add a personal note that they've attended and they're frequent. How do I keep up with like, getting to know someone over the years and who frequently comes?
Oh, that's a good question.
Totally, yeah. Great question and great suggestion. So this is definitely something that we have on the map for the profile screen, so that you can add a note. Basically, you can add a custom note for any player. So you'd be like, hey, I met this person playing Rec Room Original, or in this specific room or whatever, or they like to do this. So definitely on the roadmap. I know the team just got finished shipping out the new profile screen, so I think they're going to take a break and focus on some chat things and things first. But I know it's on their roadmap, so that will come for sure. But thank you for the suggestion and the question.
Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. It's a really good suggestion, by the way. All right, our next question comes from George.
Question. So this is something we have been looking at. in game development, we call that localizing the game. And so that's definitely something that we want to do, and we've actually invested quite a lot of effort into that over the last few months. It's a big game, as you know. There's a lot of surface area to Rec Room, so it's going to take us a while to fully localize Rec Room, although that is the destination. What you'll see first is the early parts of the game become localized. So the title screen, the orientation phase, kind of all of that early stuff. And that'll be us testing out the localization pipeline, making sure that everything's working correctly. And then, once we see that all working, slowly but surely over time, we'll localize the entire UI. But definitely something we want to do. Thanks, Jordy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jordy, for the question. That was really awesome because we have a lot of international players for sure. Other than the U.S.
Totally. Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Mama
we have
Monkey,
a question.
you have a question?
Yeah, so I'm going to be asking a couple questions for people who couldn't make it or I couldn't connect with them or whatever else. So the next one is from the Nateinator on Reddit, and they would like to know if we are planning on moving the level cap up.
Ooh, the level cap. So the short answer is yes. Yeah, so the short answer is yes. We've actually been talking a lot about upgrading the kind of progression system for Rec Room. So we have our level and our XP and our daily challenges and all this kind of stuff. We kind of want to go and sort of upgrade all of those systems and make them a little bit universal and make them kind of appeal to a lot more players. So as part of that, we are very likely to increase the level cap. I don't want to give you a time frame on that because we're still in the design phase. But yes, definitely something that we're going to be doing. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the kind of level system, and we have some really cool ideas for how we're going to make it way more interesting.
Exactly.
So yeah, thank you for the question.
Yeah, imagine 6-star level box. Yo. 5-star. Let's go. Yes. All right. Our next question comes from Joku. Joku?
Hi. Is it possible to get option to scale costume dummies, or is it possible you can be small and big while wearing them? Also, is there any possibility to adjust the arm and leg or body length on the costume dummy? And one more question, is it possible to get animations clamped ever?
Okay, so let me talk about the costume stuff first. So thank you, Joku. Great question. So what Joku's asking about is, if you make a costume dummy with the Maker Pen, can you scale it up? And our costumes with fully articulated costumes, full body costumes, don't currently support that. We think we can support that. We really want to. It's fairly complicated, but it definitely can be done. So yeah, you'll get that ability because that'll give you a really fun ability to have little tiny characters and really giant characters. So yes, we will do that. Different scale on the arms and legs is probably further away. That one's pretty tricky. There's a lot of kind of complicated IK and physics implications on that one. So that one I wouldn't hold your breath on. But the last question about clamping in gizmos and things to the costumes, that is definitely something that we have planned. We've got a lot of work going on right now to what we call our object system, the way you create objects with the Maker Pen. You can actually expect some pretty major updates to come out in beta soon, like in the next couple of months for that. That's going to give you access to a more hierarchical style of building that will let you integrate gizmos into the hierarchy. And that's going to include doing it for costumes. So it's going to take us a while to roll that stuff out. We've actually been in a pretty deep tech surgery mode, kind of upgrading our object systems, but that's one of our goals is to let you have animators and things integrated into costumes. So that's going to be really fun. So thank you for the question, Joku. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. That was really well explained too. That was pretty cool to hear that. And next question we asked from Mama Monkey. Someone who didn't make it.
Right, push to talk. I almost forgot. This one is from Party Cow. Party Cow would like to know if we are ever going to get more shapes for glass, like cylinders or
Ooh,
I forgot the name
like
of the
that.
other
Yeah,
thing.
spheres.
Spheres, yes. Yeah, diamonds, lots of other shapes.
Yeah, great question. So the question is about when you're creating with the Maker Pen and you want like a translucent object, like maybe you want to make a pane of glass or something. Right now, the only way you can do that is we give you a glass cube that you can resize, and that is a pretty good thing. You can make a lot of different things with that, but there are some cases where maybe you want a crystal ball or you want a more curvy shape. So yes, we'll be able to do that. It's not high on our priority list, as I've mentioned in some Story of Rec Room is the story of us, continually growing way faster than we ever think we will, and so we're always scrambling to catch up and get better at those processes. But I appreciate the feedback. For AMAs though, I personally want to keep them just like whatever the questions come in, we'll do our best to answer them.
Yeah.
And you're right that it does sometimes get redundant. But I'm sure DJ Wick won't ask us a redundant question. This is going to be
wow. Yeah,
this one's going to be a banger, right?
This question's already been answered already, but all right. So for the dark mode UI, I get that a lot of people complain about the light mode UI and all this and that, but will we ever get a legacy option for light mode and dark mode at the same time?
I see.
Hang on, explain how that would work. How does light? I don't quite understand what you mean, DJ Wick. Like light mode and dark mode at the same time?
Oh, I mean,
switching between light mode and dark mode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That will be supported. Like one of the kind of cool things about the new UI system is that it's designed to support kind of theming, and so you can. I believe you'll be. Well, sorry, I just knocked over a bunch of stuff in my room. I believe you'll be able to switch in real time and just choose which one you want. Give me 1 second. I just knocked something over.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, guys.
I'm good. I'm
first
good.
As always. DJ Wick, thank you so much for the question. Hopefully, that's a really good idea, right? We'll be able to switch in the future. 2 options. So thank you guys for that.
Yeah.
All right, Gabe, the first. Hello, welcome to the AMA. Can you please ask your question?
All right, Gabe is not broadcasting.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, he's not broadcasting at the moment? Here we go.
There we go. There. Hey, there you are, Gabe. Hey, that's all right.
Oh, no worries.
It keeps switch saying I'm broadcasting and not broadcasting. Okay.
Hey, there you go.
There we go. Nice.
Is printing out old photos from rec.net still going to happen?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So the team that's working on that is like working on a bunch of features related to photos, including being able to print out old ones and including being able to send them in chat messages and things like that. So yes, that is coming.
Ooh, that's pretty good confirmation there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks, Gabe.
Right. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Gabe. All right, the next question we have from Mama Monkey. Someone else?
Yeah, so this one is on behalf of A Few Good Tacos. Let me just pull up my overlay.
Ooh.
Hey, tacos.
Tacos is delicious. Oh my god.
Tacos
Right,
could
you guys
come and ask us a question in person?
Oh
my
God.
Tacos is a little spicy this time, so maybe he didn't want to come in person.
Oh, never mind.
So he would like to know if the issue with the badly aligned... Oh god, I have to look at this.
Oh god, look at the chat. Oh my
DJ
god.
Wick leveling up over there.
Oh my god, you guys.
The badly aligned.
Badly aligned pop-out menus when you're inputting text in VR. So for instance, if you're working with the Maker Pen and you need to put text in, sometimes the keyboard will pop out like halfway through a menu or anything like that.
Oh,
and
I see.
Tacos would love to know when that's going to be fixed.
Yes, Tacos is right to complain about that. That is really bad that we have let that sit around. We got to basically I think the plan is to make the keyboard movable so that you can just position it wherever you like. We need to upgrade that keyboard to the new UI system as well. and add like emojis to it. So there's a bunch we got to do to the keyboard.
Yeah, that'd be easy.
But
I got so worried.
But yeah, no, that's totally fair feedback from Tacos, and yeah, we'll make that better soon. We have some cleanup planned on that.
Thank you so much. And Classic Grandma's really excited for that too as well. Thank you so much. All right, the next question we got is from Potato. Hello, Potato.
Otherwise, it's gonna be confusing.
It's going to be entirely difficult.
Yeah.
Can
Is
someone
that the
tell
right
Drex to
potato?
unblock me?
I don't see Potato broadcasting.
Bago
Oh, we
Having our
I can
first
hear him.
technical difficulty with somebody broadcasting. So you guys can hear Potato King, but everybody else can't. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to troubleshoot with Potato King separately, and we will jump to the next question instead, which is potatoes. So Potato King, come on over here.
Potatoes? How many potatoes are in this room? Oh my goodness. All right, there you go.
From Potato King to the Potato Prince.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Hello, Potatoes. Welcome to this
You are
AMA
too tall.
stream.
Get shorter.
Hey, there we go.
All right.
There we go. Now we're
I feel that way.
broadcasting.
I feel that way.
So my question is will there are watch skins planned for the future? Is that something on that?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. So kind of like I mentioned, the is that it supports theming at the base level. So skins are definitely planned. I'm not going to give you a time frame on that. Like I kind of mentioned, dark mode is the next thing we want to roll out. So that'll be the next kind of major kind of watch UI thing. But I know the team is very keen to support skins and themes and things like that. So yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely be
Thanks,
hopeful,
Potatoes.
guys. Thank you so much,
Potato King,
Potatoes,
you
for the
want to try
question.
now?
All right, here we go.
Just a sec.
Hey, there we go.
Oh,
I saw it. I saw Potato King broadcasting. There we go.
okay.
I'm lagging
okay,
out a
we're
lot.
good.
All right.
Okay.
Is it working? All right.
We can hear you.
working.
Yes.
We can hear you just
All
fine.
right. So, hey, Gribbly, Harry. My question is, will there be a new trailer for Rec Room?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So, yeah, talking. Yes, the short answer is yes. I think we made the previous trailer. Man, it must be over a year ago.
Yeah, that was
maybe
kind of like
18
yeah,
months,
definitely.
and, yeah, and
How
Rec
many
Room's
views
grown a
got
lot
now?
since then and changed
Right.
a lot. So yes. The short answer is yes. I think in terms of timing, probably before the end of the year, we'll refresh that trailer. So yeah, you'll definitely see a new one, and I know the team are very excited to make a new one. And I'm keen to see what they come up with. But yeah, thanks for that question, Potato King.
Potato won't be invited to the pizza party. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So mean.
All right, Mama Monkey. Yeah, do you have another question for us?
I have a question from Crisby, who I couldn't get in contact with.
Oh, Crisby.
Crisby would like to know if we are going to add a basketball hoop to the UGC tools.
Ooh. That's
Okay.
cool.
So that's a good question, and it's kind of an oversight that we haven't added that yet. So we should go ahead and add that prop. So I'll talk to the Maker Pen team, and I'll see if we can get that added. Yeah, no reason not to. It's it's kind of fun.
Yeah, thank you so much, Crispy, for the question. All right, next we have the wild card. Wild card. What would be your question?
Hello.
Hello.
So, I was wondering about the projectile launcher. Why are there so many notifications? I don't. Oh, shit, I'm lagging out.
Yeah, this is the part where you turn your notifications off if you're asking questions. Do that now before your game blows up.
Oh wow! Yes.
All right. Hey, there we go.
There we go. Perfect.
Sorry, Wildcard.
Awesome.
Power through.
Yeah. It's
okay.
All the friend requests and
So,
stuff.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So I think Wildcard I think is being lagged out by notifications a little bit. You mentioned the projectile launcher, so I think the question, because the question is about adding more types for the beta projectile launcher. So just for everyone's context, we have a thing called the projectile launcher in beta, which is a Maker Pen component that you can use to kind of create custom weapons for your games that you want to build. I think the wildcard might have been lagged by notification spam. Sorry, wildcard.
Yeah.
Price of doing business.
Yeah.
Notifications.
Can we get in the chat, guys, for a wild card? Rip.
And so, yeah. So,
wildcard.
So sad.
Sad, guys.
So it might be a good thing to, anyone who's coming up to ask a question, turn your notifications off in your watch settings. Otherwise, you might suffer the fate of Wildcard.
He was obviously like
so yes,
a nice person too. I'll go for it.
The question is about the projectile component, which lets you create custom weapons and make really high quality custom guns for your rooms. And he was asking, like, will there be arrow and cannonball projectiles in that component? The answer is not in the first iteration, so we'll bring it out of beta without those. We want to make sure that the component is really stable and performs really well on all of our platforms. It's working in the way that our creators want it to work, and we see people really using it. And then once we're confident that we have the model right, we can go ahead and add more types of projectiles. But yeah. Great question, and sorry for the notification spam.
Yeah, so sorry about the notifications, man, but thank you so much for the question. That was actually a really good one. Mom Monkey, do you have a question from the audience that didn't make it?
Yeah, so I've got 4 in a row, unfortunately.
4 in a row.
I could not get in touch with or couldn't make it today. So the first one is from Reddit let me just grab the name.
I'm gonna go see what AK's up. Actually, I don't want to bother.
Arcane Hydroxylite, and they would like to know if we can have an adjust function for backslot items like capes.
Right.
So we can move the capes so they don't clip with certain things.
Right, so kind of like the way you can adjust hats to adjust things. So it's a good suggestion. I think, talking to the Avatar folks, I don't think they have current plans to add that. I think if people really want to see that, I would encourage people to kind of get that into Zendesk and kind of show a lot of support for it, and that will make it easier for us to prioritize. But I know the Avatar team really puts a lot of effort into having things not clip as best they can, and so I don't think they plan to support that anytime in the near future. But if we saw it really pop on Zendesk and everyone's like, man, this would be the #1 thing I want, then we can always reconsider and reprioritize.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good answer too. All right, next question you have there, Mom Monkey.
All right, next one is a 2-parter from Maddie BM. First he wants to know what the status of the Town Plaza Rec Center that was mentioned in a previous AMA is. Is it still happening or has it been scrapped?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, okay. What was the person's name again? Maddie BM, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're asking about something I talked about in a previous AMA that Harry and I did. I forget which one. But yeah, we were talking about the long-term, what do we think? I think the question in that AMA was like, hey, what's the future of the rec center? What are we going to be doing with it?
Right.
And really our long-term vision for the rec center is we really want to evolve it into the town square of Rec Room. So it's kind of a more large open space with many more people in it. It's something where you can kind of like wander around and see things in the distance and kind of go, ooh, what's that? And go find it. That idea has definitely not been scrapped by any stretch of the imagination. It's just something that it's going to take us a long while to build towards as we kind of do a lot of low-level work on the systems to support more people in the room and support more stuff in the rooms. Like I mentioned before, we're doing a lot of work on our object systems and on our renderer with the goal of increasing the amount of stuff that creators can put in their rooms with good performance. And so we'll need to get through a lot of all that. So it'll be minimum of, getting through this year and probably well into next year before you see us do any kind of major expansion of that public area. But it's definitely still planned. We really want to turn that into the town square of Rec Room and have that be a really big, vibrant social space. So that's the long-term plan. But yeah, don't hold your breath for it in the next, weeks or months.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. And what do you guys think about the whole, the rec center being changed every now and then with, the NBA stuff? I think it's beautiful. I think it's a really fresh take.
I really like that.
So. Yeah, I really like
that's
it. That's
really fun.
All right. Next question we have for Mama Monkey.
All right. This is the second half from Maddie BM3. Will we ever see it where when someone invites us and they're appearing offline, we'll actually see where they are inviting us to instead of just offline?
I see. The short answer is I don't know. I would have to go check in with the social team and talk through what our options are there. Sounds like a good suggestion if I'm understanding the question correctly. But yeah, I don't know if the social team is planning to work on that anytime soon. Is there a little more detail on the question? I'm not sure I'm fully understanding the question correctly.
Yeah, he uploaded the chocolate.
There unfortunately isn't. So
we'll
maybe roll on to we'll go from there. On to the next question.
So we'll definitely put that feedback in front of the social team for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for
the next one is from B. Benny Bob. and they would like to know if you are happy for the success that Rec Room is getting, and if there's anything that you could change in Rec Room, what would it be?
Ooh, okay, that's a great question. So, no, honestly, we're angry and disappointed that Rec Room is successful. It makes us very mad. Our goal with Rec Room was to have it be a complete failure. So we've failed completely. No, obviously, I'm clearly kidding.
Yeah.
We couldn't be more excited and honestly honored at the ongoing success of Rec Room. Like the fact that people play the game, the fact that such an amazing community has built up around it, the fact that we see so many creative people building and sharing things with each other, creating communities, creating events. It's just a wonderful thing. Like in many of the AMAs, I have said unofficially, one of the goals of Rec Room is to create an explosion of love and creativity all around the world. Yeah. And, and I think, on our best days, that's what we're doing. Like we are far from perfect. There's plenty of rough edges in Rec Room, and, there's plenty of things we need to improve. Like we see from all of these questions we're getting, there's so many ways that we can improve the app and the game. And so we'll do that. But yeah, no, we are blown away by the reception that Rec Room has had and just the ongoing way that it continues to evolve. And increasingly, it's I've always said Rec Room's nothing without the community. Rec Room's nothing without the players.
Really is.
And so it's increasingly, a creation of the entire community. We're just blown away on a daily basis. In terms of like what, if I could change one thing, oh man, that is a really, really tough question. I'd probably, I was going to say I'd probably perma-ban Harry, but that's just being mean for no reason.
Whoa!
I'm kidding.
Whoa, okay.
You caught a stray there, Harry. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. No, I think, honestly, maybe it's top of mind because of the previous question, but I think something that I would really change if I could just, snap my fingers and change it overnight is, I would increase the performance and the amount of stuff that our creators can have in their rooms so that they can really, really build more elaborate versions of the things they want to build and really realize the visions that they have and really create, really deep, engaging, interactive, cool-looking rooms. I want to fast forward to the future where we've, kind of like really, really 10x'd all of those systems, which is definitely what we're trying to do. So that if I could change one thing instantly, it'd probably be that. Otherwise, man, I love Rec Room and the community around it. So, I just want to excited to see it evolve as we move forward. So, but thank you for that question. That's an easy one
question,
to answer.
and that's a very well said, by the way. Oh my gosh, yeah, Rec Room is definitely nothing without this community. So, thank you guys so much for being who you are. 100%. I really appreciate that, and everyone appreciate that exactly. So, all right, Mom Monkey, the next question.
Okay. The last one for me for a while, and then we'll go back to some actual in-room questions.
Okay.
This one is from Physical Rip 1529, and they would like to know if there will ever be a type of shop where we could pay for old limited items, like the zombie set or other limited items that previously came out.
Ways to bring back the old limited time items and make them available, and they really like this idea of how to do it. So I think you're likely to see us do, if not that, something very like it. So yes.
Ooh, okay. All right, look forward to that. That's gonna be really amazing. All right, next we have a question from Lily. What's up, Lily?
Hey, it's Lily.
What's your question?
So it's a two-parter question. First question is: it was stated a few AMAs ago that there would be like a performance mode for lower-end hardware. Within the first half of the year. When can this be expected?
Yeah, so you're right, and it's probably won't exactly land in the first half of the year. We haven't forgotten about it. It is still planned. It got caught up behind some other things like this new renderer that I've talked about a couple of times, but it's definitely coming. So the high performance mode is definitely still on the roadmap. You'll see it. Ooh. It probably will leak slightly into the back half of the year, but it is coming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, watch out for those leaks and everything too. Yeah. But yeah.
Second question is, how soon would a desktop share upgrade be, specifically an FPS upgrade?
Yeah, so in terms of, I can't really give you a good date. I know the team who works on that and owns the share screen is really, really keen to get that upgrade done. I'm really keen to get that upgrade done. Actually, Mama Monkey, am I allowed to talk about what we're doing at the end of this?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll actually be using the video screen to show a video at the end of this AMA, and so that's kind of indicative of some internal work to kind of get streamed 30 FPS video with audio working in the game. We're not quite ready to roll it out to everybody. One of the reasons is I got to say this in advance. We're going to show a fun video at the end. It's kind of a birthday celebration, but if you're playing on a PS5 right now, it's not going to work. We have a weird bug that we've been really struggling to figure out why our video player doesn't work on the PS5. So I'm really sorry if you're on a PS5, you're going to miss the video today. But that's a good example of why we can't roll it out to everybody yet. But it's definitely on the roadmap. I can't give you a specific time, but we all want to get to, hey, you can do a share screen that is a, actual video stream because, there's obviously a bunch of cool stuff that you can do, like having movie nights and stuff like that. We want to get there. So thank you for that question.
Thank you so much for the question. And did you guys see the Ethan Bortnick, the music video? Was that amazing or what?
Yeah,
that was fantastic, right? Cool. Really cool. All right. Thank you so much for the question. All right. Thick Apple King, how you doing? And can you tell us your question?
Yes. My question is in regards to the canvases. Have you guys thought about adding Photoshop-like features to them, like undo, layers, cut, copy, paste, simple stuff like that?
Yeah, we've thought about stuff like that. So, so the next update you'll see on the 2D art side is we're actually going to bring out a new version of the marker that has a Make a Pen style menu on it that will allow you to choose colors without having to drop markers and pick up different ones. So that'll be a nice little upgrade. We have internally prototyped undo redo for the art canvases, and we know it is possible. Definitely some engineering work that we need to do to make sure it's actually, production ready to roll out to everybody, but you'll definitely see that at some point. And with these new markers, it gives us a place to put like the button that you would press. In terms of layers and stuff like that, unsure. We haven't really thought deeply about that. There's definitely some technical implications of like every layer we put on is going to multiply the amount of memory those things take, and so we got to do a lot of underlying work to make sure the system's ready for that. But yeah, we're definitely investing in the 2D art. We love the 2D art community in Rec Room, and the new markers that are coming up are going to be really, really fun, I think, for people who are into doing 2D art. But yeah, thanks for the question.
Yeah, thank you so much for the question. All right, Mom Monkey, can you tell us a question from a person in the audience?
Yeah, so this is from Jeb M8, who I couldn't get a hold of.
All right.
They would like to know if we will ever make items like do-rags or hijabs.
Oh, okay.
Right. So this is a question. Yes, this is a question
this
about.
Was a question we did earlier too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a question about additional avatar items. So the answer is yes. We've definitely got items that are coming that will function in that way.
Okay.
We're not going to ship directly something that's like a hijab or something like that has explicitly religious connotations, but we will have things like headscarves and that you can use if you want to use them as a hijab. You'll be welcome to do that. But yeah, stuff like that is coming, and I think you'll see that roll out over the next couple of months.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the question. And another question from Mom Monkey from the audience.
Yeah, this is from Commodious. They would like to know if we will ever get to submit UGC concepts for clothing, accessories, skins, etc. to be added to the game. They think it would be really nice to see people's ideas implemented as real items.
Got it.
Oh, wow.
So, okay. Well, so I kind of have two answers to that question. So to answer the question really, really directly, I think, no, I don't think we'll do it so that you can submit UGC designs and then we'll build them for you and put them in the store. But the second answer is what we are planning to do is allow you to create your own avatar items. And you'll actually see something ship reasonably soon, within the next month or two for sure, that it allows you to make custom shirts. And the way it's going to work is it'll let you use your 2D art skills, your drawing skills to draw a shirt. It'll actually create an actual avatar item that you can wear in any room. And we're going to roll it out pretty small first and just have some people try it and make sure everything's working and we're not crashing everybody and causing all kinds of chaos. Yeah. But the plan is to follow that up with creating the ability to put those in the store so you can actually create shirts and you can be a shirt maker in Rec Room and earn tokens that way. So that's going to be a really fun thing because we know we see so much beautiful 2D art. It's going to be really, really fun. So we've been testing that internally. It looks like Ilbarachi is pretty excited about this one.
Ilbarachi is going crazy. Look at
She's so hyped. So for we've been doing a lot of internal play tests of this, and it's been really, really fun to see the creative stuff people come up with. So so no on the submitting designs that we make, but yes on the creating your own designs and putting them in the store.
It's going to be a huge update, and it's going to be fantastic, guys. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys will be super excited for it. So thank you so much. All right, next question we have from Chameleon.
All right, so my question is, there's a spectate feature on disc golf and bowling. When will we see that in a normal chip? And also, when will CV2 game chips come into existence?
Yeah, great question. So we're actually hard at work on a bunch of game-related CV2 stuff right now. We have a bunch of stuff in beta, and we have a bunch of stuff in an internal project that we're working on. So you can expect to see pretty major upgrades to Circuit's ability to create games, do things like manage teams, do things like manage spawning, do things like create leaderboards. And it's actually unknown at this point whether there'll be a explicit spectate chip or whether that's just something that you'll be able to kind of create with the more lower level circuits. The direction we're heading in is to enable you to put things like circuit boards, pre-made circuit boards in the store as inventions. And so you can do things like, I'm going to make a PvP game manager, and I'm going to do all the debugging and make sure it works really, really well, and it supports, how many players. And then you can just put that in the store for people to use, and they can use it to just be like, they just put the circuit board, wire it up on the externally, and they don't need to worry about the complexities. And you could implement a spectator mode and stuff with that. So yeah, big priority for us to upgrade the ability of circuits to make games. It's that's something we're actively working on right now.
All right, thank you so much for the question.
Just before I'm just going to vaguely hint that we do have a pretty cool announcement coming soon in that department. I'm not going to say anything more than that.
All right. Guys, get hyped. All right, thank you so much for the question. Really appreciate that. Mom Monkey, can you tell us another question from the audience?
All right. So this is a question from Brain Dead Reese. Will we ever be able to gift other players premium inventions?
So yes, eventually. Like, it's not like the next thing we're doing or anything. I will say in the back half of the year, we are planning to do some pretty major updates to the invention system to upgrade them with a few goals. We want to make the permission structure better for creators so that they have a little bit more control over like when they want to sell an invention or make it free, whether it can be editable or use only. We have some plans to make it easier to have circuit-based inventions that you can configure, but you don't have to give people access to the internal circuit graph. So that'll be really, really helpful. And another thing we really want to do is make sure that inventions are useful to players who aren't using the Maker Pen. So right now, one of the limitations we see in the invention system is they only live in the palette, and you can only spawn them with the Maker Pen. So if you just want to get it like a teddy bear from a room, or like a custom built teddy bear, it's hard to like just get it out and put it in your dorm room or something like that. So we want to upgrade the invention system so it's possible for players who aren't creators to just be like, hey, I'm collecting cool objects and I'm putting them in my room. So there's obviously like a bunch of low-level surgery we got to do that, but we're actively looking at that. And ultimately we'll get to the ability to gift inventions and things like that. So we have big plans for the invention system. So thank you for that question.
Yeah, thank you so much for the question. Thank you again for that. Yeah, inventions are a big deal in Rec Room too, especially in dorm rooms.
Inventions are a
big
deal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo. All right. Mom Monkey, do you have another question from the audience?
Next question is actually really related. It's from Clink Clank. They would like to know if we'll get the ability to buy inventions off of RecNet.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So for people who haven't caught up with this, we recently had the ability to purchase tokens on RecNet, which is really cool. And so what I'll say to, was it Mason who asked that question? I think it was Mason. We got to get all the bugs and wrinkles out of that first. So, we're only just shipped that in the last couple of weeks, I think. So we're still in the kind of early days of making sure it works reliably. And, it's really important when you're selling things that, things work well and you can do refunds and all of that stuff works.
Right.
So yeah, I think ultimately we definitely want to get to, you can, buy inventions on rec.net, but, it'll take us a little while to get there.
Yeah, that's really cool to see that. Just visually see there what you want to buy on the website. That's really cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Definitely want to do it.
Thank you so much for the question. Mom Monkey, do you have another question from the audience?
Yeah. So this question is from Sloppy Cereal. Do you plan on adding different themes for the new watch menus, like custom backgrounds or custom button colors, etc.? It would be very nice to see something like this happen.
Just make it more
so I think we've talked a little bit about the watch UI so far. And so yeah, just to kind of like recap, The next thing that'll happen on the Watch UI is supporting the dark mode UI. That's coming soon, TM, like genuinely soon. I don't want to commit the team to an exact date that I don't frankly know, but it's like really like it's like in the next few weeks or a month or so. So that's really exciting. We'll roll that out. And as I've mentioned, I know the team has plans for themes. I think they'll do some other stuff too. We've got some more conversion of the old UI to do before they get into themes. But definitely on the roadmap is supporting themes. The system is designed to support it.
Oh, that's really great. Yeah, thank you so much for the question. And everyone's super hyped about the dark mode on, dark theme on the Watch. So get hyped for that, guys. All right, Mom Monkey, do you have another question for us?
Yep. The next one is from Uferton McSuffering. They would like to know McDonald's promo when.
Yes, please, dude.
So first of all, can we just acknowledge that username is quite something?
That is pretty good.
All right. So look, I mean, so the short answer is I have no idea. The longer answer is, hey, that might be a fun one. Obviously we've just done the NBA partnership. That's been a really fun one, and we've learned a lot from that. Hey, McDonald's, if you're watching this live stream, come and talk to us. Our DMs are open.
Yeah. And I'm going to fight anybody who thinks that the fries McDonald's is worse than, the fries McDonald's is top tier than anyone. I agree, right?
Are you saying McDonald's S tier fries? Ooh, I don't know. We're gonna have to have a longer. Yo, we're gonna have to have a longer conversation about that.
Fight me. There we go. All right, next question we got from Mom Monkey. Do you want to ask another one?
Yeah, this one is from Sumo. I just got this one and one more. So Sumo would like to know if we'll ever have a way to make rounded invisible collisions. Terrain isn't always square, and sometimes you need something more rounded. Creating collisions with square invisible collisions isn't very convenient anymore.
Yeah. Good question. So this question is about when you're creating a room. We have an invisible collision primitive, but it's only resizable cube. And you can approximate a lot of things, but for terrain, it's like kind of a pain in the butt to work with. So we do have some interesting updates coming here. So we do have a kind of optimized collision that kind of generates a what's called a convex hull, which is kind of a smoothed approximation of a shape. And so you'll be able to use that. And then we are about to ship into beta a pretty big update to our object system that's going to increase the flexibility of the objects a lot, and so you'll find it way better for scenarios like that. So great question, and we are making progress in that direction in the near future.
Yeah, there's a lot of updates recently. Thank you so much for the question. I really appreciate that. We're especially going for in-depth. All right, Mom Monkey, do you have another question for us?
All right, okay, this is the last one from me, and then there's one from Cody. This one is from Pair of Moon Boots, and they would like to know if we will get a CV2 chip that can give object authority to another player within this year.
Woo. Okay, right. So this is an inside baseball one for our circuit creators. So without getting too much into the weeds, this has to do with the way Rec Room networking works and the way circuit creators need to account for that in some cases when they're building circuits. The honest answer is maybe. We know that some of our really advanced circuit creators are very keen to get a set authority chip. We take that request very, very seriously. It's an active conversation on the circuits team. Literally over this week, I've been in conversations with them about, what's the right way to do this? There are pros and cons to doing it. It definitely is great in some ways to give creators that level of control over networking and authority. It does have some cons in terms of, hey, if we make some changes to the way things work, that chip might break a lot and it might be a real pain in the butt. So we are actively thinking about it. We, with that upgrade that I mentioned earlier that is coming soon into beta, that will actually have some pretty interesting impacts on the way you manage authority, specifically making it a lot easier. So please be aware that's something we're actively working on and thinking about, and you'll see changes and upgrades coming soon. Will it be explicitly a set authority chip before the end of the year? Maybe. Definitely not a hard no, but not a hard yes.
All right, something to look forward to, guys. All right, next we have is Cody. What's up, Cody? How's it going?
It's going good.
Hi, Cody.
My question is, will we ever get a gadget that detects projectiles?
Oh, yeah, it's a great question.
Okay.
So, yes, I don't want to give you a time frame, but yes, like in kind of talking about like that, making circuits better for making games and things like that. Obviously we have the projectile emitter. It makes sense to have a companion projectile detector so that you can do something with those projectile hits. But I don't want to give you a specific timeline on when, but definitely on the roadmap. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Cody. I think that kind of wraps up all the
Did we get to the end of the questions there? Is that
I
it?
think
we
so.
got to the end of the questions.
Wow. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Thank you guys again so much.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Thank you for all the questions. That was really good stuff.
Yeah, this is actually our first AMA, guys, live stream. We just want to say thank you so much for being an awesome community and submitting those questions. And I just want to say thank you to GRIBBLY for being such a great host. I mean, yeah, definitely for answering all those amazing questions. And Mom Monkey and everyone on the crowd down there as well. So before we go, we're going to do a little really cool video for us celebrating the 6-year anniversary of Rec Room. You guys ready?
I'm ready. You all ready?
Here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. It'll be displayed right here.
Or will it?
Or will it?
Or will it? Dum, dum.
Hey!
Whoa! Woo! What? Oh! Yo! You got rickrolled by a wolf. You're no stranger to love. So do I. Oh. Whoa! Yo, guys, give it up! Oh my god, that was amazing. That was a blast from the past, wasn't it? For all the 3 years?
It totally was. Harry, we should say real quick, because I noticed some people in the chat, we should have reminded everyone, we have a known bug with the video where it wouldn't have been visible for our PS5 players. So if you're on a PS5 and you were staring at a blank screen there, then I'm really, really sorry. And yeah, maybe we had a technical issue. So part of what we're doing here today is a big technical stress test of our broadcast system, which has gone mainly pretty well, but it does sound like maybe some people didn't see the video. I'm really sorry about that. But thank you for helping us test the system.
Yes, please.
Are we going to release this video publicly or anything, Mama Monkey? How can people see it if they didn't get to see it?
We can throw it somewhere. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, we can. All right, the official answer is we can throw it somewhere. So we'll make sure everyone gets to see it. Don't worry. Don't worry,
guys. And the stream will be up, so if you guys missed it, definitely go back and replay the video again. I mean, it was awesome. So just want to say thank you guys again so much for joining the live stream. This is an amazing AMA by an amazing community, and also thank you so much for people in the backstage helping us out with the video and streams. GRIBBLY, take it away. All right.
Awesome.
Thank you, crew. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate everyone here. Thank you, Mom Monkey, for being part of this too. You helped out quite a bit. And oh, look at that. All right. Gribbly, any last words you want to say to the people out there?
I just want to say, hey, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for all the great questions. It was really fun chatting with you all. Thanks to everyone in the broadcast instances for being with us today. And just like, hey, we love you all. Thank you for playing Rec Room. And happy 6th birthday. This is very exciting.
Happy 6th birthday. Please, guys, in the chat, please type the word 6 in the chat. That'd be fantastic. And we'll see you later. Please leave a like, comment, and what?
Smash that subscribe button, Harry.
Smash button and subscribe. Let's go. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great day and stay safe out there.
Bye,
happy birthday to Rec Room. Woo! Yes. 6th birthday. Thank you guys so much.
Oh. Wait, Gribbly, come back.
Later. Bye, everybody.
Can you stand here so people can get selfies with you on stage? Because
Oh,
they can
sure,
all
of
see
course.
you. So
Yes,
if
of
you stand
course.
here.
Oh, we do it. It's selfie time?
Everybody.
All right. In that case, you can watch my terrible dancing to the Rec Room theme. Hey, all.
All right.
Thanks for coming to the event today.
Bomb everybody's.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see some stats, there's some stats on the control panel
Where did I
back
go?
here.
Join the fun.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Does anyone know what our peak audience was?
Yeah. I have no idea.
5,000.
Can someone tell us? 5,000?
I don't know if did we actually hit 5K? That'd be pretty cool. Something like that.
Yeah. I think about
Man.
how many people were going to show up today. That was really awesome. Was it
It's crazy.
150,000? Oh my